Okay. Right. I know I just made one of these, but I want to do another one, because there's a lot of thoughts that I didn't get quite done here. Also, I've been playing through Pokemon Moon, doing a Wonderlock and whatnot, so I'm just, this isn't really much of a series where I'm going to be recording everything. It's just when I want to say something about Ultra Sun and Moon, then I'll, I'll play this, and, yeah. And I'll play it plenty in my spare time, so, yeah, whatnot. Okay, so, some things is that I could have just guessed that, they were making more Sun and Moon games, because Stars was its code name, and, yeah. Stars has to do with space and whatnot, and it's plural. So, I mean... Alright, that and there's a theory going around, which I kind of like. The theory goes, that, Necrozma fuses with Solgaleo and Lunala, we already know that. But some extra stuff is that, the symbol on their head, looks kind of like the, trial symbol, or trial amulet thing that you get at the beginning of the game, when you get your Pokedex. Yeah. And, it has all the same colors, but pink is split into 4 pieces that are really tiny, and people are theorizing that that means that the island that's supposed to represent pink, the volcano on it exploded and split the island into 4 pieces. I kind of like the theory. Do I believe it? No, not at all. Problem number 1 is that volcanoes create land. They don't destroy land. So that wouldn't make any sense. Another thing is that Pokemon Fusion's back, and another thing is back. Colress. Colress is back. He, if you don't know, is a member of Team Plasma from Black 2 and White 2, and assisted in the whole Kyurem and Reshiram and Zekrom fusion thing. So, yeah. So, I think that he might have something to do with, fusing Solgaleo Lunala with Necrozma. Yeah. That stuff and whatnot. I'll just get the... There we go. Okay, yeah. In other news, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon will not be coming out on the Switch. It is a 3DS exclusive game. And, something that I, in fact, believe is going to happen, or two more things, yeah. Something that I think is going to happen is Pokemon following you. Now, every single generation, every time a new Pokemon game was announced, I have said that Pokemon following behind you is not going to happen. But this time, it's different. Here's why. Because, in the game's code, there's already walking animations, 3D walking animations, for every single Pokemon. Walking and running animations for every single Pokemon. I mean, why would they put it in there if it wasn't going to be used for the next game? Because it's very clear that they just did a reskin of Ultra Sun, or Sun and Moon for Ultra Sun and Moon, and added a new cutscene and a new story, or slightly, shifted story. But it's essentially, it's running on the same engine. It's got all the same stuff in it. So I'm going to assume that, and another piece of evidence toward this is that we have not seen any gameplay of you walking with Pokemon. Now, some evidence that I don't believe for this is that in the beginning there's a Wingull that flies past. Now, this is like every Pokemon game ever. When, like, the first trailer comes out, people not dig too much into it, but don't, like, use common sense. It's like when you see the, like, when you don't immediately press start when playing Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, where you see, like, the Starlies flying over the route. That's not happening all the time. The Starlies aren't constantly following you. It's a preset cutscene. And besides, the Wingull goes ahead of you. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just... like, I think they're going to follow you. And because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon aren't coming out on the Switch, there's no reason for the animations to even be in there. Because they added every single one of them. All of them follow you. All of them run and walk behind you. Like, if it was scrapped, then they not necessarily would have removed it, but they would have stopped at one point. They wouldn't have done all of the animations for every single Pokemon and then just scrap the idea and, like, not have it. But, I don't know. I do think they will follow you, because, yeah. And also, another thing is that in the trailer, I don't know if this is trailer 2. I'm not entirely sure as to... I've heard people say there's only one trailer, I've heard people say there's 2 trailers, but I've only seen one of them, and apparently snippets that I may have missed from the first one because the whole thing went by super fast, or like a second trailer. Regardless, I know that if there are 2, they're incredibly short. A few more things is that, what was I gonna say? I'll just skip to the... Alright, Pikachu's, the Pika Park thing. Basically, the Pokemon equivalent of Jurassic Park, the, fossil research guy, apparently seems to have taken up Pikachu's. Apparently. His trailer looks like a Pikachu now. And I don't know if that's the same trailer, it looked exactly the same. Barrels and boxes and stuff, I think it's the same trailer. But yeah, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Right, so, yeah, there's that. Oh, people say, like, there's a... Right, yes. This area is a good example. This is an empty plot of land. Guess what? There are 8 of them. 8 empty plots of land. Now, I do believe Ultra Sun and Moon take place after Sun and Moon. Because I think this is a white 2 and black 2 kind of thing. But your house is the same house, so I'm not sure. Regardless, I think gyms are established now. I think it takes place a little later. So, yeah. I think that there will be gyms. Or I'm not sure if there will be gyms, but, you know. There's plots of land like this. Everywhere. 8 of them. Yeah, but one of them's really tiny, so I don't know what they'll do there. Unless part of it, like, unless they're gonna cut out a portion of the mountain or something. What was another thing that I was gonna say? Oh, right. People say, like, they've mentioned, like, there's Pokemon that you can get in Ultra Sun and Moon that you can't get in Sun and Moon. People say, like, oh, yay, they're introducing new Pokemon. No. This is what they're saying. Alright, you can already tell you can't get every single... Like, there's only 302 Pokemon in the regional decks here. So, we're missing a lot of Pokemon from other regions. I think that's what they mean. Like, you can get plenty of other Pokemon from other regions in Ultra Sun and Moon that you can't get in ordinary Sun and Moon. Just like how White 2 and Black 2 had a ton of other Pokemon that you couldn't get in Black and White. Because in Black and White, the only Pokemon that you couldn't get from Gen 5 were in, thingies after you beat the game. Yeah. So, yeah, whatnot. I'm not sure if there's much else to talk about here. Yeah, so, that's about it, I think. I don't really want to end it as a 10-minute video. Yeah. That stuff. Some, troubling thing happened to me recently. I was playing, Pokemon Diamond. I just started a new file, and, I found a shiny before I got Pokeballs. It was a shiny Starly. It wasn't the shiny Starly, like when you pick your starter. It was just a shiny Starly. I was, like, 2 patches of grass away from reaching the shop and getting getting Pokeballs. After getting my Pokedex, of course, but... Yeah, so I've been shiny hunting for the last 2 days, to get that Starly back. I'm gonna get it back. It was a level 2 male shiny Starly. It hurt. I cried. Anyway. Because I looked for fucking Hoot Hoot for 3 months and found nothing until I finally found a Hoot Hoot, and then not even 2 seconds after starting the fucking game, I find a shiny Starly. And I don't get to catch it, because it was too early. Anyway, I'm glad Sun and Moon rectified this, where the second you can even reach a patch of grass, then, you know, you can... I don't know, the very second you can reach a patch of grass, like, you already have Pokeballs, so... That's something good. Well, yeah, and, there's a new wall just to the right or left of the Pokemon Center, depending on whether you're going in or out. Let's just say to the right, because we're facing the Pokemon Center. So, there's a new wall just to the right of the new Pokemon Center. I'm going to say new Pokemon Center, I don't know. And people are theorizing, like, maybe that wall's hiding something. Maybe that wall's just, like, a new part of the region. Or, like, I don't think that the wall means anything at all. Honestly, I think the wall is just there. I don't know. It's kind of like the truck thing. Like, when Pokemon, Sun and Moon was announced, it was a truck with, like, a rainbow license plate, and people were like, finally, we get to drive trucks now! Yeah, that's why they put it in there. And then it was revealed that, in fact, rainbow is supposed to be Hawaii, because Hawaii is the rainbow state, and rainbow has 7 letters and 7 colors, so Gen 7 in Hawaii. Yeah. So I think that's what the wall is. It's like, we think it's hiding something, but in fact, like, it's something completely stupid and strange. Like, one of the pillars is supposed to represent something, I don't know. Yeah, anyway. What was I trying to say? Right. There's a new surfboard, laying against your garage. I'm going to say this now. This means nothing. This is merely aesthetic. The people are like, oh, there's going to be, like, a new surfing minigame. And I'm like, no. Why would that even... That's not even close to what that means. That's just aesthetic. They live in Hawaii. It's the point. I mean, it's just... I don't know. It's annoying. Oh shit, I get an encounter here. Okay. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. God, fucking throw the ball. Alright, there we go. Okay, so... how are you today? I don't know why I said that. Fuck! I fucking hate this game. Okay, right. So. Oh yeah, echoed voice, the echoed voice of fuck. Okay, right, so... wasn't there that... Yeah, there was a guy who, like, revealed stuff for Sun and Moon. Like, sneakily revealed stuff. Like, he showed Jangmo-o, and then plus 2, little, like, sabers that, or, like, sabers or staves that, like, the Royal Guard would use at one point, and then it revealed, like, Komo-o and, Hakamo-o. Not in that order. Not in that order, is what I was trying to say. Yeah. Oh, no! Cosmog. It's kind of anticlimactic how, like, forever we were like, what could be in her bag? What's in her bag? It's so mysterious. What's in her bag? And the first second, like, you press start in the game, it just shows her running, and then you see Cosmog's face in the bag, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for blowing that. And, like, I find it frustrating how people didn't know that Cosmog was in the bag until, like, they got to the bridge part, and I'm like, it's a very unique face. The fuck did you think was in there? Mickey Mouse? Oh yeah, and to clarify, the new, apparently, as I thought, people were being idiots about the obvious shit. The things that the Pokemon were doing, those are new Z moves, okay? They're not something special. Fuck. Not something special, they're just new Z moves. That's it. That's all they are. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, this is just kind of a bit of a rebuttal to people who, yeah, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Every time a new trailer comes out, I'm going to make 2 videos. One video, which is my thoughts on it. The second video is my rebuttal to idiots. This will probably go on for a long time. My question is, will there be new Alola forms? I'm not sure. That might be part of what they say, is, like, part of the Pokemon that you couldn't catch, but now you can. I'm not sure what that could mean. I do think Alola forms, if they're going to add any, which I don't think they will, but they might, Alola forms will probably stay to Gen 1. Also, I want people to please shut up about the Pokken Tournament thing. No one cares. No, seriously, no, who cares? Because I don't. I know I don't. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so, how are you today? Okay. Yeah, so, I hope that gyms are going to be part of, Ultra Sun and Moon. But I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. Let's hope I get something good. It's hopefully within the level range, or I won't be able to use it. Not like I won't be able to use it, but it'll not listen to me for a while. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah. By the time I make another one of these, I'll probably be further in the game. Or it might not be. I don't know. Yeah, right. Something that I remember, happened in Sun and Moon that I knew was fucking bullshit immediately. Alola forms. They all change drastically. Hugely. Immensely. They all change drastically. Like, well, a Meowth stands on, like, you know, its hind legs and gets a color change and holds its paws differently, and it's completely different. And in fucking hype for Sun and Moon, Velicify made a video, like, there was a Tauros in, like, slightly brighter lighting, and he's like, alright guys, this is confirmation, we're getting Alolan Tauros, and I'm like, god damn it, you're a fucking idiot. If we're getting Alolan Tauros, then that means when you breed it, we can also possibly get an Alolan Miltank. I think. I don't know. Shut up. What level are you? Level 9, not bad. With pickup. Okay, not good. Not good, but not bad. I've never actually used an Alolan Meowth, but not. Yeah, so Alolan forms are not slightly differently colored. They're completely different and new. Good God. I mean, just the stupidity that comes out of people's asses when they try and predict things. I'll admit that I'll probably predict a few stupid things. Probably, I've already predicted a few of them, like new Alola forms or gyms. But I don't know. Regardless, they're making apparently 8 new buildings around the place, or they'll just keep them as construction lots, and they'll just be random 8 random construction lots. Yeah, so there's that. I wonder if it's gonna pull a gold and silver, and you'll have to beat your. Oh, it could pull a gold and silver, and you have to beat your character from the last game. I don't know, that'd be cool. They could also do a black and white thing where you can do game sync and then have your own Pokemon team on there. Oh, that'd be cool. That would be cool. And that could be why Champion Defense Battles are there. Or Champion Defense Battles are just Nintendo going, or Game Freak going like, hey, you want these, you have these. Ta-da! There you go. Anyway. Yeah. I am very tired. I might be making a few videos, here in a while. My birthday's tomorrow. I don't know why that's relevant. And I might not upload this in time. For clarification, my birthday is on June 9th. So I might actually upload this on June 10th, just to fuck with people. Yeah. Anyway. I'm very tired, incredibly. I'm going to record a video tomorrow. And it's just going to be me, like, playing through, you know, or doing things, because whenever it's your birthday and you go into a Pokemon Center, something special happens. And I know what happens in Sun and Moon. I haven't looked it up, I just stumbled upon a video of what happens. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's very nice and sweet. Yeah, so I'll be working on that. I'll also be working on fighting a shiny. Anyway, yeah, that'll be it until I find another video I want to respond to. I just kind of responded to a bunch of, you know, people being idiots. I don't like responding to one specific video because I don't think there's enough there. I just like responding to many different points. I guarantee the second I turn the video off, I'm going to realize that I forgot to mention something. Also, I want to use the Rotom Dex in battle. Please. I know it's not gonna happen, it's not, but I just wanna. It'd be so cool. I don't know. And fucking, can we not do It All Comes Together again? Because it all comes together in Sun and Moon. That's what they said in the first trailer for Sun and Moon, if people don't know. And for month after month, people kept digging deeper into that phrase. The phrase meant nothing. It just meant they were making a game. Good God. It did not mean anything. It's still not meaning anything. The game's out. If I say it probably doesn't mean anything, it probably doesn't mean anything. It's a stretch to think It All Comes Together in Sun and Moon is supposed to mean something. And like when that first said, like the first theory that I saw was that all of the regions would be in this one game. That makes no sense. That would be that's just terrible. And for those of you who don't understand that, the first game, the only game where you can go to 2 regions is Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Crystal and whatnot. In those games, when you get to Red, his Pikachu, which is his first Pokemon, it is the end of the second region. Imagine doing this for 7 regions. It's the end of the second region, his first Pokemon is level 94. 94. Good God. That can't go for 7 regions. By the 3rd region, the gym leader would probably have a level 100 Pokemon. And that's it. You can't go higher than 100. So they're all just going to be level 100. I mean, that's just... It's just insane. So, And I don't think we'll be traveling back to any other region. I don't think there'll be any more islands. I think the map is going to stay the same. But I don't know. We'll have to see for when new trailers come out. And I'm going to be hyped. And apparently November 17th. I don't know if that's the actual release date, but I heard that November 17th is the release date. Yeah. So, I don't know if that's actually the release date. I don't have any confirmation on that, but I'll have to check. I will see. Anyway. Good night, everybody. I keep saying that, no matter what time of day it is. Okay, good night, everybody.